and we were 2/3 of us were American citizens.
Right, right.
And then we wondered where we were going to be, moved to. We had to be all moved from the West Coast, and you probably know all about that. And so
Yeah.
we were sent to Arkansas,
Mm-hmm.
and I worked as a secretary to the high school principal, and I did have the yearbooks and all that. I was there for 2 years, and then I took a civil service exam, and then went out to Washington D.C. and worked for a year there in the War Relocation Authority as a secretary.
Oh, really?
And then when we were able to come back, because Miss Myra Cole, who owned the library, the Kings County Library, property and all, she told my sister was 10 years older than I, and she was with the Business and Professional Women's group, and Miss Myra Cole told her, I will take care of your property for you. So we were fortunate to have her teacher friend. She used to teach out at the Lucerne School, and her husband, who was a barber, they stayed in this house while we were. So we were fortunate to have, people
Now,
who take care of our property.
were you able to get involved with the reparations movement that happened in the 80s?
Yes. In fact, we received,
Yeah.
reparation
Right.
after how many years?
I know. Yeah.
And but anyway, we were not charged with any crimes at all.
Yeah.
We espionage or anything.
And Asian Americans in Hawaii, they were never relocated.
That's
and
right. Some of them, the Japanese school teachers
Yes.
and the priests, Buddhist priests,
Yeah.
were sent over to our camp.
Is that right?
And the people from Peru,
Yes.
that was kind of associated with the Japanese Association or something. We had the men here too, who were sort of kind of headed for the association, Japanese Association. There were two men, and one was, and then 2 years before this all happened, this professor from Japan, he was a kendo teacher. He came and he started all these dojos, and I took fencing too, and there were about 4 girls and the rest were all boys, and so I was questioned too before I was could get a job in Washington D.C. I said, why am I being questioned? Because everybody else, there were about 3 Japanese language schools here, and the one we attended was the one where the Hong Kong parking lot is, the restaurant. That's where our school was, Gakuen. And it's moved over to 9th Street, and it's the Spanish Apostolic Church now, over there. But anyway, so I was questioned, and I said, why am I being questioned? Everybody else went to the Japanese language school. He said, well, you had a rank in the kendo.
Yes.
And I said, yes. And I said, but we weren't, training for war. I was taking for the sport of it, like all the rest. And in fact, he wanted me to go to Manchuria with several, went to demonstrate, the kendo things. But I said, no, I don't want to go.
Are you familiar with the Ueyama family?
Ueyama?
Yeah. Are you familiar with them?
Where are they from?
They live in, I think they live in Lemoore, in that area.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Okay. He was also interned. He was, I think, about 6 years old.
Is that right?
I went to school with his daughter in high school.
I know the Nishidas, and also I forgot the other family that used to live in Lemoore. I still correspond with Margie. She lives in Hollywood now.
Yeah, I went to the Armona, the Adventist Academy in Armona. Yeah.
Well, I went to speak to the academy the other day.
Did you really?
Regarding the internment. And my brother-in-law was, he graduated from Hanford. He got his citizenship after the war too, but he was born in Japan, and he came over. His father and mother were here, and anyway, he went through Hanford High, and he was an art teacher, so he did 50 documentary paintings of the camp, and on sheets and canvases.
Oh,
And so 3 of the murals are at the Smithsonian in the
Yeah.
American History Division. And,
I recently saw a documentary of a Caucasian woman who was married.
yeah.
You're familiar with
From
who
Los Angeles?
Yes,
Oh, I
yes. She
forgot her
passed
name.
away, I think, in.
Oh, she did beautiful.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
amazed. She was in Heart Mountain in
Oh,
Wyoming, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were 10 camps,
Yes.
120,000.
Right. Yeah, and I was telling Jessica about the fact that even J. Edgar Hoover told Roosevelt
Yeah.
and the War Department, I don't know, General, I can't remember what his name was. DeWitt. Told him there's no issue in the FCC. I mean, it's just it's completely beyond any reason.
They said, well, there's no reason for doing this. But just because we had, they thought we would be pro Japan and all that.
Yeah.
We weren't. This is our country.
Exactly.
And then so you heard of the 442 and 100th Battalion.
Yeah, oh yeah. The most highly decorated unit.
U.S. Army.
The 442 and the Purple Heart Brigade. They basically joined and they went into Italy.
Yes. Yeah. And they rescued some of the
Texas Lost Battalion.
Yeah, Lost Battalion.
Yeah. I love history, so.
Oh yes,
my major is East Asian Studies. So.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I went to speak to the class College of Sequoias. I don't know whether you know Mrs. Singh. She was Catherine Lowe, but she married a East Indian professor. But anyway, she taught ethnic studies at COS, and so the last 6 years I've gone every springtime when she asked me to go speak to her class.